Hi Aquarius, welcome into your love and life insights. I haven't forgot about you. You know what, Aquarius? I have had a bang disaster. My bangs look like Lloyd Christmas. My dad, I accidentally cut them too short when they were wet. Apply this to your sun, moon, rising, Venus and North node. Remember that energies are interchangeable. So this may be coming towards you. This may be happening now, or it may have happened in the past. So enduring bond. Can you see that? Enduring bond. Put your family first and spend time together. Clear, priority and mindful. Looking back, missing the moments you shared together. Okay, so someone in this connection is feeling nostalgic. Keep pedaling. Love song. I have been channeling a lot of Elvis lately, so perhaps that is significant for some of you Aquarius. To look at this oracle also. Love song, keep pedaling, move ahead despite any obstacles that arise. So perhaps you are long distance with someone, could be in separation, and you're both missing each other at the moment. You're looking at how your life used to be, reflecting on the past, trying to gather as much info as possible, using that wisdom now, Aquarius, thinking outside the box. I just have to arrange these because I've shuffled them all strangely. So someone could be into sports cars. Someone may have purchased a new car recently, thinking about it. Perhaps you had to divide assets like that. Perhaps your car broke down during Mercury. Look, you can never say that. Mercury retrograde. Someone could be into photography. Someone could be all feeling back to front at the moment, Aquarius, all over the place. You don't feel settled. You don't feel stable. Your mind's in disarray. Or it's the person you've dealt with. Perhaps you're confused about whether to stay at home or start work again if you're a parent. You don't know whether to go back to university or college, or should you go into a career. You haven't made up your mind about something, Aquarius, is what I'm picking up on. Now, okay. So what is Aquarius? What's the surrounding energies with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North Node? Trust yourself. So learning to trust yourself now, Aquarius. Let your intuition be the compass that heads you through murky waters. So confusing time, perhaps going through your old notes, old messages, reminiscing about better times, soul searching, wondering what it is that you want in life and with a partner. Perhaps this is someone that you've known for a long while. These energies seem to be about someone who you've known a while. So you will know if this reading's for you. And pets, perhaps you have a pet together. Caution, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So you could be very busy, Aquarius, and you're thinking to yourself, it's either you or your person is really busy and trying to really figure out where you both fit in each other's lives. Where can you fit that sort of energy into your life? If you are a busy person, if you do have a lot on your plate, sometimes it's difficult to keep connected to romantically to someone. Sometimes life gets in the way, life takes over, and you can go your separate paths. But this, as it came out, is an enduring bond despite all that. So in the silence, the love is still there, that sense of nostalgia. Pets. Oh, what fell out? Confession. Someone has something to tell you. Someone who wants to confess something. Perhaps someone did confess feelings and it took you aback. It wasn't, you weren't ready for it. Maybe this is a friend that came forward and shared that they had feelings for you, and you're sort of questioning yourself. So there's multiple energies coming in. This could be someone in your past. It could be an ex that came in Mercury. You guys, Mercury retrograde, you know, it really did a number on everyone through cancer. It exhausted everyone, dredging up all those feelings of the past, perhaps wounds that you haven't quite sorted through. Got you reflecting on life, Aquarius. To be cautious, you want to be cautious about who you let back in your life now. So there could be someone new, perhaps, that you've met, but meeting this person, it made you reflect about someone from the past. Maybe you want to share your feelings with the person. Family confessions. Pets are significant. Perhaps you had pet names for each other, and during the past while, you've been thinking about it a lot. You've been seeing signs and symbols, perhaps seeing the name that you call each other in random places. So someone could work in healthcare. Someone could be deeply spiritual or finding their path more in spirituality, looking into it more, looking into astrology more, wanting to learn. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Someone who's loyal. You could have Leo placement, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Leo. It's just to really focus on yourself right now, Aquarius. And it's okay to not know everything up front. It's trust in the process and trust in yourself, trust in being dynamic, Aquarius. Energy right now. Do you want to get things moving, Aquarius? You don't want to stay stagnant any longer. You want to keep it pushing. Perhaps you were bogged down. Look, with the Nine of Swords, with the sleepless nights, with the feelings of guilt, not being enough, not feeling enough, dealing with someone. I don't do reversals. Sometimes if I've been called to, but not right now. So you could be dealing with Gemini. You could be on the counterpart journey. I think I'm just holding them upside down. Yes, I am. So as I was saying, the other oracle cards were all over the place. So I think it has been a time of confusion. I think there has been choices, perhaps, Aquarius, if you've had to make, whether that be in career, whether that be you felt like you were pulled to take sides with the family, or you had to choose between two lovers. You had to choose, and it left you in a state of confusion because you can see why you like both people, and you can see what they bring to your life. And I'm hearing you wish that you could merge them into one person. Stuck with that choice. Three of Pentacles. Because you want reciprocity. You don't want games anymore. I think perhaps, Aquarius, someone didn't quite understand your need for peace and space. Misinterpret that as disinterest. Or this could be the other energy. Please take it how it resonates. Okay? Page of Pentacles. But you're wanting to ground something real. And you're realizing that you don't have to change how you are fundamentally as a person, but you're working on your shadows and knowing that if someone purposely, if you had to deal with things like gaslighting and things like that, that takes a while. Like, that's completely unfair. That's toxic. To try and ground yourself, Aquarius, and realize, we bring our own energies and baggage into a connection, but we don't, and we shouldn't have to tolerate abuse, essentially emotional abuse, Aquarius, and that's what I'm feeling that you've gone through. You took a time out and held on to your own energy, and you didn't want to give it to anyone else. Could be dealing with a Virgo, or these could be your placements also, Aquarius. You have a lot to offer. And you're wanting to deliver all that you mean. You mean what you say, and you do what you say. And you're wanting someone to meet you halfway, Aquarius. You're looking for that someone who is able to take action, and someone that isn't always leaving you guessing. Cross-watchers energies can be reversed. So dealing with your shadow side, Aquarius, to start afresh and bring wisdom, to look at your life practically and see how you can move forward now. As you're wanting, pretty much, you've spent a lot of time to yourself, and you're ready to make the decisions you need to, and go back out there with a full heart. Six of Wands. So this is the person that you have in mind. Six of Wands. So they're wanting to claim you. So somebody wasn't ready for this. They wanted more. But I don't think they shared it with you, Aquarius. Again, can be reversed, but I don't think they shared it with you, Aquarius. They had such fun and excitement with you. They see you as a very passionate person. They're a very passionate person. Could be heavy fire placements. But there was illusion. Perhaps they tried to pull the wool over your eyes. You know, being deceptive. They're wanting to come forward with truth now. They want to break through any confusion that they may have created in the relationship, because they're very attracted to you. They feel very passionately towards you. But they don't like being vulnerable. They don't like knowing that you have a certain amount of quote unquote control over them. The way that you stimulate them, they try to play that nonchalant. I think they may have even tried to mirror your nonchalant character, Aquarius. Whereas you may be like this just by nature, and it's not that you're not excitable, it's just you tend to just have that aura. And perhaps this person felt a little bit exposed by showing they were so intensely attracted. So then that's whenever the mind game started, you know, the back and forth, the pulling back and forth. And it left you confused, Aquarius, because you may have just been yourself and they couldn't read you. Nine of Swords. So you both have Nine of Swords. Feeling guilt in the sleepless nights, you know, really trying to figure out what went wrong, causing a lot of worry, because if there was damage in the relationship, they're worried that they can't repair it. They're wanting to remain grounded. They're wanting to come forward and nurture something with you. But they are stuck between indecision also. Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. You both got Three of Pentacles. So you're wanting that reciprocity. It's there, feelings are there, passion's there, heat's there. And this person's just thinking of their options and how to move forward with you, because they don't want to lose you, and they're feeling frustration because they didn't put more effort and nurture the relationship more. So Aquarius, if you have choices between two people, this person's undecided of whether to move forward and nurture it with you. They don't know if you're going to basically reject them, and they're weighing up options. They're waiting to see how energies shift. They do want to make it right, but they're sort of stuck in that subconscious murky side of themselves with worry. Could be dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, with Pisces or Cancer also, you or your person. You know, they feel very drawn. This could be a counterpart journey. Just take it as it fits. Or you retreated because you didn't feel appreciated, Aquarius. Perhaps they called you cold. You drew each other in, you know, with that passion, that fire. And then if you both were triggered by each other's shadows, it became cold. Physically, very physically attracted to each other. But it's about understanding one another's mind and how you work. So this person wants to. They want to ground it. They're just not sure how. There's shifts happening. You should see shift happening over the next couple of weeks. If you just stay grounded in yourself, He-Man movie can be symbolic. Someone could really like snails. You're both mirroring each other in the worry about how to move forward and how to fix it, how to repair, and who's going to make the first move. You had the Eight of Wands, Aquarius, so you can either expect fast movement and communication, or you can take the initiative and you can reach out. It depends on what has happened. I'm never privy to all information, nor should I be. But there's a want for grounding and nurturing something special. So there's choices to be made with both of you. Like it could be distance and travel, it could be logistical, or it could be just not understanding each other in that mental level yet. So it could be You know, Aquarius, you could be dealing with someone with fire placements doesn't really understand the air energy. You know, they're more all action, whereas you like to take the time, process, and detach. Whereas this person may be more impulsive than you and take it as rejection. We'll get you some advice, Aquarius. Okay. Some advice for Aquarius, please, Spirit, and how to move forward. How to move forward. Let's see, this is poking out pregnancy. Ooh, so someone could be pregnant at the moment, or someone could want a family, and perhaps another person doesn't. And if it's a choice between two, it could be someone does align with that, and then someone doesn't, but perhaps you might feel more passion for one. Figuring out that life alignment. Let me just read that, I can't see it. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world. This could even be about someone brings out your inner child and someone doesn't. The more sensible, stable option, and then the more fiery, wild, and free stimulates your inner child. Let's take it how it fits. So your advice is to just embrace the inner child, embrace the situation as it is, and to trust yourself, Aquarius. To trust in your intuition, to trust in the decisions that you make and move forward with them, and say things with your whole chest. Be courageous in your self-expression. Perhaps you're learning to express your needs out loud more. If it is something like this that you desire, to be free to express this and to stand in your truth. Some messages from their higher self, Aquarius. Oh. Please pray for my bangs. They look so ridiculous, but my hair grows fast. Thank goodness. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. I keep dreaming about us together and trying to become the best version of myself for you. Oh, this one flipped. I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. You may have very well iced someone out, Aquarius, until they were ready to show up better. You weren't doing the games anymore, the mind games. Whereas this person may have thought you were playing mind games just by being slightly more detached or not more openly expressive, and they were more hot-headed, I'm hearing. I can't imagine a life without you. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. 2 more, please, Spirit. I'm grateful that you came into my life. So, a catalyst of change for each other. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. So this just validates what the reading has been about, Aquarius. It's just that change. Perhaps you have Pluto and Saturn synastry. Yes, we're going to go for like square or opposition, you know, say your Venus square Saturn, something like that. Check out Astro Matrix. I can never read these when I'm Leo. Isn't it Leo? One sec. I have to look around them. It's just the signs on this, my mind, because I'm channeling energy, I go completely blank, but it's got to do with my processing speed also. So I really do appreciate your patience. Yes, that's Leo. So we saw Leo placements, didn't we? And Sun. So you could be dealing with the Leo Sun. Where did the other one go? Where did the other one go? Seriously though, where did it go? What? Did you all see where it went? Here it is. And 7. So this could be life path number, could be 7th house. Libra, 7th house Libra. So a need for balance within oneself and within the connection, and that's what you're looking for, a balanced connection. And you met one another to sort out your wounds of the past, to face yourselves. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could have synastry in your asteroids. Could be an anniversary date. Could be in your birth date, cell number, dorm number. Just take what resonates. Heavy fire and air in this connection. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to all my subscribers, by the way. It really does mean a lot. I hope it's helped. I hope it resonated. And I will see you in the next one.